Hey guys, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Corona is going on. It's going on pretty well. Cheers, thank you very much. I fucking love beer. and on top of Corona, pinstriping is going on as well. Today I've got a brand new helmet. This is Biltwell Gringo helmet, brand new, out of the package. Fantastic piece of kit. Really liking it. I know it's the quality of it. You can see the inside, the lining as well. It's got some pretty good patterns, and really, I mean, Biltwell is quality. It screams quality all the way. I like Biltwell stuff. This one is pretty old school, matte black finish helmet. For my man who is also working on a Virago similar as mine. So yeah, I'm gonna throw some lines on this. We discussed more or less what we want to do, but I've got some freehand design to do on this as well. So I'm not gonna talk much about it. I'm just gonna grab another beer. Cheers, thank you very much, and get to work. Let's do this. Okay guys, so let me explain you very briefly what I'm doing over here, what brushes I'm using, what paint it is, so you have a better understanding what's going on behind the scenes. This line that goes around the edges of the lid and around the visor is going to go later on, the opening and in the front. That was suggested by the owner of the helmet, so I'm kind of follow with that. And obviously later on the design comes in, which is kind of done by freehand, you know, freehand by me. The helmet was brand new, so I didn't need to do really much with it, other than the usual degrease it slightly, you know, not too much because it's brand new from a factory, so you shouldn't have any residues on it, any wax or anything. But it's always a good idea to keep the surface you painted clean. So just a quick, you know, spray of a panel wipe, and all the grease and all the stuff, you know, comes off from the areas I'm going to be painting, just to make sure the paint going to stick properly to the helmet. Paint I'm using, as always, is one shot paint, enamel paint. This is orange. Interesting fact about this orange is it's the orange that Harley Davidson uses for their bikes as well. So whether that's pinstriping or the actual shade of orange is the exact same code formula as Harley Davidson in America uses for their bikes. The brush I'm using, it's actually a new one for me. I got them a few weeks ago. It's Mini Saber. This one I believe is 00, which is the thinnest one. I think is one of the thinnest from this series. I think there's a 000 as well, but 00 works just fine for me. Mini Saber by Von Dago. It's an American artist, pinstriping artist, very talented, amazing guy, and he worked with MAC brush company to develop these brushes. I got 4 of them not long ago. So as you can see, the first part of the assignment is ready. Now we need to get a nickname on the back, as requested by the owner of the helmet. I'm using exactly the same brush. It's a Mini Saber. Good thing about these brushes, unlike the sword, you don't need to turn them when you go around the corners. They work slightly different. May later on probably do a review on these brushes as well, because they're slightly easier to work with, especially for the beginners. Still love my swords, but I thought I'm gonna take this for a spin today. I had not used it so much, you know, previously, but these are very versatile, very good brushes. As you can see, I can just go straight on it, you know, just move the brush around and the bristles will do the work for me. I don't need to turn it in my hands when I'm going around the corners. And at this point we actually going with the freehand design. As you can see, I pre-drew a little bit with my Stabilo pencil a design. I kind of marked the center line, and I kind of drew the traces of what's going to happen next, just to make it a little bit easier for myself when I'm throwing the symmetrical design on top of the black helmet, the matte black helmet on top of it. So the first thing is we started with orange, and then I'm gonna add a couple of other colors just to complement the blackness, the matte black of the helmet. Basically, that's what it is. And as you can see, I'm going left to right because I'm right-handed, so I'll do left side first, and then I can see when I'm moving to the right part, symmetrical, I can see what's on the left, so I can replicate it exactly the same, even though it's pre-drawn, but you not always follow the line exactly, sometimes something goes off. Second part of the design on the bottom, same thing, I'm going left to right. I always do the design on the left first, me being right-handed, and then I try to follow the exactly same thing on the right hand side while looking at the left line, so it's exactly the same thickness, consistency, where it starts, when it ends. It really helps. Few more lines and we're done with this color, I believe. Yeah, just to throw a signature, I chose to do my signature in orange as well as the main color of the helmet. So I just always throw my little signature down there with a date. And we start with the second color now, which is white. White and orange, it's always got this kind of Harley Davidson look to it. It always goes very well. I'm using the same brush, just clean it up, you know, with my white spirits, and I just dunk it straight into white, one-shot paint, exactly same brand, same manufacturer's paint. I'm not trying to overpower the orange over here, just to complement slightly the design. At this stage I don't have anything pre-drawn, I just go by hand, you know, by feel, thinking ahead what's gonna work with the design, what's gonna complement it. Not trying to overpower it, just to throw extra, just to break up the orange a little bit. Over here I'm just adding a bit of highlights to the lettering. It's a simple process, but it works actually really well. Makes it a little bit more 3D, you know, a bit more interesting. It's not so flat. And last color to it, it's a very subtle change. It's gloss black. I know lots of you would probably think, like, you know, the helmet is black, why are you pinstriping in black again? The helmet is matte black and I'm using gloss black, and that's actually one of my favorite combos, because it's not immediately visible, but when you see it, it actually makes you stop for a second and think again what was going on that design. As you can see, it's very subtle, very gently visible. There is something going on in there, and like so, you know, it just makes it a little bit more interesting, the whole design, especially when the sun picks it up, you know, and the gloss black reflects nicely and shines nicely on top of the matte black surface. It really is a show winner, that combo. One of my favorite things. If I get the opportunity to work on matte black surfaces, I'm always trying to put a little bit of accents there with a gloss black, like filling these little spaces in there. And finally dropping a shadow underneath the lettering with black as well. It again makes it stands out, makes it a little bit more 3D, and hopefully a little bit more interesting. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think. Right, that's it, guys. Helmet is ready, it's all painted, it's all striped. Now it's drying and ready to be shipped back to Dutch. Dutch, my brother, Alan, I hope you like it. I hope you like what we came up with. Well, if you don't, you're not gonna pay me. It's simple as that, isn't it? Yeah, but that's about it for today, guys. By the way, Anthony, thank you very much for a donation for my beer. Very much appreciated. A couple of other guys brought me a beer as well through the link below the description. I don't encourage you to do so, but if you do, I'm gonna fucking drink it. So thank you very much, guys. Very much appreciated. I think that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you can pick something up if you're trying to learn, you know, some kind of pinstriping shit. If you do have any questions of anything I covered tonight, or any other things I do, drop me a message. A lot of you do, and I try to reply to all of your emails, all of your messages, and all of your comments as much as I can. You need to sometimes allow a few days, you know, for a reply, because I'm busy with things, but I always try to come back to you if I only can. So once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Rock hard, have a beer, and I'll see you very soon.